activity. Weekly Art Factory.
Hi everyone, welcome back to At Home with Art Factory. Today we are starting a new box, very exciting. Hopefully you've got one of these delivered to you and we're going to be doing the first activity from it. So if you'd like to know more about the first box, get in touch. If you've already got this one and would like to know more about the other one, please do reach out. We're going to be doing the face mask activity today. So if you open up your boxes and take out from them your face mask like this, not the same face mask everyone's been going on about lately. You've got your one too. And we're going to be using our fabric pens. These fabric pens we're going to use across quite a few different activities, but we're going to be using those today. So we've got our mask. There's a front and a back to this superhero mask. The back has got a label on it and it's got the eyes sort of tucked around and glued. So get it face down on the side that we're going to be colouring in. Pop that aside for a minute. And we are going to do a little bit of thinking first of all. So we've got all of these colours, so we know what we can do, what colours we can use if we want to. First of all, I love to do a quick plan to make sure that we're going to do something that we're really happy with, because we've only got one mask in the pack, and if we just go for it, we're possibly going to do something that we regret. So we're just going to give it a little bit of thinking time. I'm going to sketch out a mask on a piece of blank A4 paper that's not included in your pack. On a blank piece of paper, I'll grab a felt tip pen. I'm not using these ones that were included in the pack. I'm just going to use another felt tip pen. You can use these if you need to. Better to use another felt tip that you've already got so you don't waste the ink. Okay, so my plan is going to be very basic. It's just basically a long strip. And we'll put two eye holes in the middle. You know, it doesn't need to be too fussy. Yeah, that's good enough for your plan. And what I've done is just one there. I think we can get away with doing 3 different ideas. That's one more than last time when we were doing, what were we doing when we had to do 2 different ideas?
Mug.
The mug, that's right. We're going to do 3 different ideas. Oh my god, that mask is too fat. But that's how terrible my plan is, so don't worry about your one either. Here, you're going to use that one. So we're going to do 3 different ideas and then we're going to choose what the best one might be. So it's going to get our brain in action and we're going to have great ideas which are all ours that we can choose from. So my superhero might be able to fly, he might be able to see through walls. I guess that sounds a bit Superman. A zombie? What superpowers might your hero have?
Turn into a ladybug.
Turn into a ladybug? That sounds fun. That sounds familiar to me. I think there's a ladybug superhero out there. What other? So maybe draw one design, that's your first idea, ladybug. And then think what other things you might do. It could be based on an animal.
Maybe a zombie.
It's always good to have, because you've got Spider-Man, so it's good to have, you could have a, I don't know what, you could have a bird-based one.
You can draw Spider-Man's face on it.
A robot one. You could do Spider-Man if you wanted to. You could base it on a hero that you already had. It's nice to do your own superhero that you're going to think of. So, it could be something ridiculous based on something like fruit. I'm not going to do a watermelon man. Teeth! Oh wow, that would be really confusing. A row of teeth all the way around the mouth. Olives, yeah. Okay, so we're showing that you can really think far and wide. I think you might have seen olives across the room somewhere. Okay, use your brains, think of different ideas, and then you can choose your best one. Okay, let's go through it. We've been designing and busy working. We've each got 3 different ideas to show you. Up here we've got ladybug idea, a Spidey idea,
And Frankenstein.
and a Frankenstein zombie idea. So it's got the hair at the top and scars and it's green. And you can see we haven't bothered colouring in too perfectly, just enough to make sense of what we're doing. And here's my ones. I've got the fireman who can deal with fire, with red fading to orange to yellow. Then in the middle, all-seeing Ivan with spare eyes all the way around his face with eyelashes. And then my bottom idea is covered in feathers all the way along, and I could be super parrot. Now, which one to go with? I could change it slightly along the way when we get started, but I think now that you've got your ideas and we've got ours, I think it's time to choose the one you like best and let's get making. Now, what you need to have underneath you is something that you're not gonna ruin by colouring on it when it goes through the mask. So get some scrap paper underneath you or a scrap piece of plastic, because I don't want you ruining the surfaces that you're on there. Okay, time to use your actual pens. Put your felt tip pens away. You don't want to accidentally colour them on your mask. Only use your special fabric pens that came with the pack on these masks. Let's go for it. You don't need to colour in along the entire length of this mask because some of it's going to tie around the back of your head. You're not going to necessarily see all of it. So don't put too much detail past around here. That's the bit that's going to be on your face. The rest of it is less important. Okay, so let's get going on the designs that we've chosen. So there you have it. I hope you guys have made incredible masks today. I was going to be the fireman and then I turned into sunflower guy. And she's still ladybug, aren't you? Get your face a bit closer to the camera so they can see that mask. I hope you guys have got amazing results also. Tied up round the back nicely, like so. Can't wait to see your results too. Now, most importantly, click all the lids back on your pens because we need them for other sessions. So make sure the lids are on your pens and I will see you next time. Thanks very much for watching. If you've enjoyed today's video, please take a moment to like and subscribe.